It's the stage where tradition, excellence, and style come together in perfect harmony. Everyone certainly brings their best. Have you ever wondered what conversations take place under these umbrellas, the stories they could tell? The shared smiles, the spirited conversations, the laughter in the air that carries between the roars of the crowds. Under the umbrellas, the world simply slows down. We remember why this place, this tournament, is about so much more. Hi, I'm Kira K. Dixon, and today Mary Kate Morrissey is under the umbrellas. Welcome, MK.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're so happy to have you, and you, more than anyone, know the magic of a show, of Broadway. What is the magic of this moment and what it does to the soul?
It is so special, and you're right. So I work on Broadway, if you are just getting to know me, and there's so much storytelling involved at the Master. You have your heroes, you have your villains, you have the guys with the chip on their shoulder, and everyone is fighting something, fighting themselves, fighting the elements to try to achieve the happy ending, which is winning this unbelievable tournament. And it just feels really cool to watch it so clearly unfold in front of you. And there's really nothing like, I've never experienced anything like it. It's wild. And this is my first time here. So I'm really, it's stunning.
Yes. What was your reaction when you found out you were coming to the Masters?
I called my dad immediately.
What did Dad say?
He was like, "We're going to the Masters?" He was like, "What? What? What?" I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go." And so my dad came years and years ago to watch a practice round on a Wednesday, and they got rained out. And so this is his first time too. So him and my husband walked the course from 1 to 18 this morning, and they're just like after housing a Bloody Mary, and they're just like, they're here, they're on fire for it. It's really, really fun.
What was the difference in the phone call when you called to tell them that you were going to be Elphaba on Broadway versus that they were coming to the Masters tournament?
It was basically the same reaction, if you can believe that. I like to think that this is probably my dad's favorite perk, my mom's favorite perk that I've gotten from doing all of the big things that I've done. And it's even like in Philly, like people know that we're going to the Masters, and that's
the whole town knows.
Everybody knows, and that got around even more than me playing Elphaba on Broadway.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So when you arrived here this morning, what was your first impression?
My first impression was that everybody was so nice, and there's like this overall sense of gratitude. And that we're all witnessing something really special. For so many people, this is once in a lifetime. And you can tell that people are here with just oozing gratitude. And it doesn't feel like that is like the biggest, most palpable feeling. You can kind of sense that energy throughout everybody. And just the way that they're interacting with each other, just everyone's happy to be here, you know?
You do look the part, by the way.
Thank you.
The outfit is great.
I appreciate that.
How did we style this today?
Well, this is actually my Golf Digest article outfit, the green. So I was like, I'm gonna run that back because I know it works.
That's where it all started.
I was like, perfect, I got that. And I have a lot of green, so I was like, this is it. And I got the azalea pink nail, so I feel like I'm like the flag, the course, and the flowers. I love a costume. You can get me in.
We love a show.
We love a show.
Well, when I found out that you were gonna be on the show, you were the first person that I planned my outfit around because we love a theme.
We love a theme.
So I went as Elphaba Glinda.
Yes.
Elphaba Glinda coated.
So good. Pink goes good with green.
Pink goes good with green.
Yeah.
It really does. So you mentioned your parents. Your mom is here too, and I know that she was a big impetus for why you picked up the game of golf. How did this all come about?
My mom retired during the pandemic, right before the pandemic started. And we didn't play in the pandemic, but then we all moved home. So as soon as we started to leave, she picked up the game and got hooked. And I think I had always heard that there's a golf bug and it'll bite you. And I was like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
You're like, what is that?
And then all of a sudden my mom was gone all the time playing golf. And she was like, if you wanna spend quality time with me, you should pick up the game. And she bought me my first set of clubs. And then I booked Elphaba full-time on Broadway. And I kind of thought, what better time to have a hobby like golf that challenges you so much as a person, but it is very solitary and something you can sort of do. You can do socially or you can do by yourself. To have like to go alongside this really high pressure job. So it was really good to have alongside that contract, but also my mom and I have gotten to play so many cool courses together now, and it's a really fun way for us to like connect in this part of our life. And now that she's retired and I'm like fun employed,
We love that.
I'm doing whatever I want. So we get to just go and play, and that just feels like it's bringing us together even closer and closer and closer in pursuit of the game.
How long into your run as Alphabet did you do the digest piece?
It was like 6 months in.
What was the immediate reaction from Golfland?
The immediate reaction, well, from Theaterland was like, "You're playing golf." Like everyone was just like,
It's not a
this
big thing in
Yeah.
Theaterland.
No. There's one producer, Ken Davenport, who has like a big golf tournament that I really want to be invited to.
Ken, if you're listening,
Ken.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get invited here, but not too many, especially women. Not too many women. And since the Golf Digest article came out, other actors reached out and they were like, "Hey, I kind of want to try to play. Do you think you could like show me a couple of things, or do you think we could play?" And the thing about Broadway actors is that they know their body so well, and they're already such athletes that I like brought my friend Libby out on the course, and she was hitting the ball better than me by the end of it. And I was like, "I'm gonna murder you. Like this is
Cool,
not
cool.
good." But it's been really fun to see like friends of mine join the game. And then from the golf community, I feel like everyone has welcomed. I mean, I'm a beginner golfer. Like I just started playing last year. I'm trying to break 100 this year. I just had my lowest score. I shot a 103.
Oh,
you know,
amazing.
I'm
Yeah.
so close.
You got it.
So,
You're
so
almost
close. But I feel like everyone sees someone who's bit with the bug and has this fresh excitement and enthusiasm for the game and learning how it can grow you, and it's just like, yes, come on in. So it's been really, everyone's been so nice to me.
I don't know, a bunch of golf people have gone to see your shows. I went to go see, I was like, I need to see MK in her last week on Broadway.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was, I mean, I like sobbed the entire time. But what's it been like to have all these pros start coming to this show, and you built this kind of new community all of a sudden?
You know what? I just was on a golf vacation last week, and I kept tossing out balls. I was like, this is a stage door ball, or like, this is a backstage tour ball, because everybody would come and bring me balls. So I would give like a backstage tour after doing the show, and I'd get a whole new pack of Callaways or a whole new pack of Pro V1s. And that was so awesome. But it's nice to know people too, and to show, you know, right here we're on the stage where people are the best at what they do. I'm here with you. You're the best at what you do.
Oh, thank you.
You know what
I'm trying really hard.
No, but you are. You
Thank
create
you.
such access and community for women in the golf world, and you're the best. So it's fun to be in a place where everybody is the best at what they do, and it's also fun to have people who are the best at what they do come and see you do what you're best at. It kind of helps, like, I think, carve out a little bit of like respect for all of the different arts and all the different ways that life grows you.
Well, you did mention that you're now fun employed. Your contract as Elphaba on Broadway has come to an end.
Yeah.
What have the emotions been like over the last few weeks as you've processed that?
It's been really, really good. Like the way I sort of, on a much, much smaller scale, I feel like a president. Like I was the president. I was a good president.
The best, some are saying.
I am no longer the president, and yet I'm still a president. So
You'll be
that's-
Elphaba for life.
Yeah, for life. And that feels good to have done something, made good of it, and made a difference in the role, and made a difference to all of those like hundreds of thousands of people who saw the show. And yeah, I feel like I'm wearing that like as a badge that I accomplished it. I also got to have my master's moment. Like the last show of my contract was so big. And I remember, because we were going to the master's a month later, now we're here. I remember being on stage and thinking, I'm going to be watching champions go after this moment and this feeling that I'm feeling right now. And how lucky am I that I get to feel it, you know?
A green jacket,
A green jacket, if you will.
but different.
Yeah.
That makes me really, it gives me the chills. That's it.
It was wild. It was really wild.
And what have you been doing for the last month?
Golfing. I'm not kidding. We played fiddlesticks for a week. We went to Cancun and played. I've been taking lessons at 5-iron with Ellen. Like it's been golf. I've been playing in a couple pro-ams, and I really want to just be the best I can be. And so I'm reading a book on Vision 54. And
oh, wow. You're doing Vision 50. You are so deep in it. That is amazing.
I'm really in it. So I'm just like learning about all of these different, because it really does. It's a game that I think can apply to so many different lanes of your life.
Yes.
You know? So, and I think about the work that these players have had to do in their personal life to get to where they are now. And it's so impressive.
For those that don't know, can you explain what Vision 54 is?
Vision 54 is a method of thinking and training by these 2 Australian female pros. And it's about your potential being limited by what you imagine the potential to be. So if there is no boundary, it's kind of like alphabet, like unlimited. Like if there is no boundary.
Sorry, what?
Unlimited. No, if there is no boundary, there is no boundary. And so Vision 54 is like, what if you made a birdie on every hole? And thinking about the course like that.
And life.
And life like that as well. And then the different like branches of the tree that make up your golf game, how they all sort of intersect and come together so that the physical is just as important as the emotional and the mental and the social, and how it all sort of moves you towards your goal.
There's something special about the Masters tournament when it comes to the music and the theme song, the Georgia on My Mind. What is so special about the music of Augusta National and the Masters tournament that brings this to life?
It all feels synthesized. Like I think about the song Georgia on My Mind, and you can hear it playing when you're like walking down this course. You know what I mean? Because those songs are written about this place. Does that make sense? So it just feels like exactly in tune with the course and with the tournament.
Georgia on My Mind, I think specifically. Like I walked down like the fairways and you're just
Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. So good. I love that song.
Oh man, that makes me teary.
It just makes sense though, like the whole, like the sights, the smells, the sounds, it all just is so special.
Well, you're gonna have a special afternoon. What's the plan?
We're gonna go sit on 6.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think that we're gonna sit on 6 and we're gonna watch some people play and just enjoy it, have a cocktail and just enjoy it today. And then we're coming back again tomorrow and we'll make a new plan then.
Okay.
Just try to see and sort of absorb as much as we can, and then we'll unpack it later.
Okay. Yeah. What's the merch plan though? That's something that you got to do.
The merch plan. Well, we've already got the 2 gnome salt shakers.
I got the gnome ornament.
I really want like the that gray collared sweatshirt. I think is so cute and so chic, and I'm just like think that would be like a great piece of rehearsal wear.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like that's the perfect thing.
Okay. Who's your favorite golfer?
That's so hard because I want so many of them to succeed for so many different reasons. I really want Rory to win because I just want to see him accomplish the Grand Slam. Like it just feels like it's his year. But then I also like love Bryson. Like he feels like the disruptor with the heart of gold to me. Like he feels like he gives so much access to the game, and he's
Fiero.
He's a Fiero though. So he's like there's a part of him that you're like, okay, I have to wrap my head around this, you know, but you can't. His playing is unbelievable. It's so I'm those are like my 2 that I'm most looking forward to watching.
You mentioned that the Masters brings out this unlimited feeling, but how is Masters wicked coded?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, we just have Bryson is our Fiero, Rory is our Glenda,
and then green
and all the green. Oh my gosh, so it's all grand and it's all green.
It's all green and grand, and pink goes good with green.
It sure does.
It really does. I was about to call you Alphabet.
We're like, well, Alfie, now that we're friends, I've decided
to call you my new project.
We're gonna make you good at golf.
Yes. And popular.
And popular, and you'll hang with the right cohorts and be good at sports.
Know the things you've got to know.
Yeah.
You got an awfully long way to go.
No, I've got 3 strokes till I break 100, okay? It's not that long.
You got it. You're almost there. Okay, that was a dream. Thank you, MK.
Absolutely.
We're so happy to have you under the umbrellas.
Likewise.